as usual folks, Ricky's outdoing me, but I've hooked a fish as well. Now, haven't even seen it yet. Now I'm using a little black mamba blade. He's hooked up Ricky's line, I'd say. Not sure there. Ricky's line's moving around a bit. So I've hooked it up. Still haven't seen this fish. Oh, here we go. Yes, it's a nice brim. Let's go for the net. I've got a very bad habit of losing fish right on camera. Now, I'm not sure why Ricky's line is dinging around, but it's nowhere near this fish. So this is a nice yellowfin brim. I'll drag him out and show you in a moment. Oops. Now, one of the other things, if I haven't shown you this before, is never get one of these blades out with your fingers. What happens is you lift the blade up or you grab hold of the fish gives a really good kick and slips down through your fingers. And what you end up with is a hook in either finger and a fish hanging off the middle. Trust me, I've done it twice. You don't want to do it. I'll just get this, we'll turn the camera off for a second, I'll get this fish off and then we'll show you. Now folks, that's that little fish I just caught. Now that's a yellowfin brim. Wonderful. I think they actually fight harder than a black does, a black brim. Ow. And they're awful spiky. And like I said, I like to get that vibe out before I show you the fish, because it's awful dangerous otherwise. So there's a nice one. Now, as I said before, Ricky's line is hanging in the water. He's actually hooked a flathead as a drag. He just jumped. I'll pull it in for him. See, that's how easy it is. Now that lure was just dragging on the bottom beside the boat, and that little dusky flathead's jumped on. There's dinner. Now we're going to keep a couple of fish this time. They're going to go back to Gina in the catch and cook kitchen, and both this flathead and this brim are going to be cooked up a little later on. Let's see what else we can catch. Oh, no, that's a big brim. We're just sitting out in about 16, 17 feet of water here, and we're just fishing quite deep. Actually catching a few skippies and tailor. And I've hooked something else, and it took off quite well. And I believe it's quite a nice brim. So I'm just going to see if I can slowly work him up. It is actually, it's quite a nice yellowfin brim. So I'll just see if I can bring him over. Oh, you can see him flashing through the water there. Just bring him over. Oh, there we go. I've actually foul hooked this one. I've hooked him in his fin. Okay. There we are. There's another beautiful Mallacoota brim. That looks like a yellowfin brim to me, quite deep in the body, which is normally a good sign, plus obviously the yellow on his fins. Not a bad fish in about 16 feet of water. Like I said, we've moved out from the edges now and we're fishing out into the deeper water. So we'll keep fishing, but in the meantime we might go over to Gina in the catch and cook kitchen and see what she's got for us today.
Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Catch and Cook. On tonight's episode, we're going to be cooking with calamari. So what I've got for you is a Thai calamari salad. So what I've done is I've cleaned my fish and I've scored the inside. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pat it dry with some paper here. Just pop it in my bowl. And then to that I'm going to add a little bit of ginger. A little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of sweet chili, some fish sauce, some coriander, and the juice of half a lime. I mean, I've only got a small bit of calamari there, so you just have to add more for more fish. going to toss that together. And then what we're going to do, we're just going to let it rest for about half an hour and then come back and cook it. Calamari has been marinated for the last half an hour in the fridge, so I'm going to put it on our grill because it's nice and ready. Now again, the scored side down. Now with this leftover marinade, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop it in a pan and warm it up and reduce it while my calamari is cooking. So this won't take long. You can smell the beautiful flavours of the fish sauce and the sweet chilli. It's ready to turn already. Now when I went to Thailand I had something similar to this. You know how you go to Thailand and you go to Phuket along Tong Beach and they've got the restaurants that have the fish at the front. They asked me how I wanted it and I said something fresh, and they said to me, how about a Thai calamari salad, and it was very, very nice with nice flavours. So I'm trying to do something similar. Give this a stir. I've got some rocket that I've just popped on the plate, and I'm just going to pop my calamari on top. Good. Yeah, that's reduced down to about half. I'll turn that off. And this is looking good. Take this off. And then just finish it off with a little bit of coriander. And there we have it, a beautiful Thai calamari salad, nice and fresh, all those beautiful flavours. Hopefully you enjoy